welcome you to the Gaston Livery Stables.
Well, we're here with Colleen Reed, who is the president of the Friends of the Gaston Livery Stables. And she's extremely passionate, and you're going to be really excited about what she's got to share here.
I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. I love talking about the barn.
well,
Okay, let's go take a tour.
Yeah.
Let's go check it out.
The Gaston Livery Stable barn was built in 1893. Well, it served not only the residents of the city of Aiken, but the winter colonists that came here for the season. Well, the design of the Gaston Livery Stable is very unique to the South. Number one, it's a brick building. And number two, it has a U-shaped, which was typical of French or English hunting barns. The U-shape of the barn was very important because the stalls faced into the courtyard, and it was our understanding that there was a fence that sort of closed it in, so it was like a corral, and they could take the horses out of the stalls and walk them around and then put them back in the stall. Some of the most interesting features of the barn are that we have the original doors in two different locations, so when we were doing the restoration, we were able to copy those doors and make the barn look as it did back in the day. One of the other things is the carriage lift, which is a quite unusual feature. As far as we know, there are only 3 carriage lifts left in the United States, but we like to say ours is the only one that is operational. Back in the day, the winter colonists were here. Obviously it was winter, so it was cold in Aiken, even though we have a much more temperate climate. So when they needed to work on the carriages, they needed a warm area. There was a wood-burning stove in the main room that provided the heat, and then the tin roof also absorbed the heat, so it was comfortable for the workers to operate and work on the carriages in the upstairs. So to get the carriages from the first floor up to the second floor, they needed the carriage lift. Well, it's a very interesting system. From what I understand from our resident engineer, the gear ratio is 18:1, which makes it possible for a little old lady like me to actually move the carriage up to the second floor by herself. Another interesting thing about the barn is that we were placed on the City of Aiken Historic Registry in 2012, and one of our original goals was to have it on the National Register of Historic Places by 2020, and we succeeded in doing that, and we also got our historic marker in 2021. The porte cochere is what we're under right now. It's basically a covered run-through, and what they would do when the winter colonists were coming into Aiken, they would line the fine horses and the carriages up under here out of the weather, and then they would leave and go down to Park Avenue to the passenger depot and pick the passengers up, and then the train would back up, and the mule-drawn wagons would go out to pick up the luggage. The Gaston Livery Stable is open the first and third Saturday of each month from 10 to 1 for tours, or you can call the number on our website and set up a private tour. We also have a lovely venue for rental, and it's good for small weddings, meetings, things like that. It's a great space. We've also had some music concerts here because the acoustics in the main room are awesome. The Gaston Livery Stable is a 501c3, and we love to get donations, and part of the reason that we do the rentals is to raise the funds to help us be self-sustaining. We do have utility bills to pay and insurance and things like that. So again, donations are most appreciated.
Well, thank you, Colleen, for sharing all your knowledge and wealth. You're like a encyclopedia on everything about the Gaston Livery Stables, and we appreciate it. We learned so much.
I learned a lot.
Thank you so much.
I enjoyed it. Thank you. If you like this video and you want to stay up to date with all of our current and future video, make sure you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Remember, it's your home, your lifestyle, and
We are your real estate team.